Hello crafty friends, welcome to Raincross Farms Makery. I'm Robin, behind the camera, behind the computers, my husband Bill. You'll hear him from time to time. Welcome to our little craft studio. We have an adorable and reusable project tonight. So hop on, say hello. Let me get this stuff up and going. And I will be right there. Hop on, say hi. Let us know if you're new. That's the one. Enabled, publish. That should be good. Okay, what did I say our keyword was? Banner. Our keyword tonight is banner. So if you type in the word banner in the comments, you'll be entered into our weekly drawing that we hold on Sunday nights. Okay, let's see, that got sent. Let's turn that off. Okay, woohoo, here we go. Got some people on. Hi, Cheryl. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Renee. Hello. Oh, I just see one Cheryl. One Cheryl so far.
One so far.
Let's see if we can get to. Hi, Margaret. Thanks for sprinkling. How is everybody? Did you survive your 4th of July holiday? I'm sorry I ended up not being able to go live last night, but I hope you had a great time. You had a safe 4th of July. We would love it if you would give our page a heart, if you would follow our page. Facebook is Raincross Farms Makery. YouTube is also Raincross Farms Makery. We're working really hard to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So we would love it if you would hop over there and hit the bell and subscribe to our channel there. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost anything. And if you are so inclined, please sprinkle out our video to your friends. Yay, I'm glad you got your happy mail. I just sent out, thank you. I just sent out some other happy mail just today. There's the other Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Okay, thank you. And Cheryl Mesh, thank you for my top that I made. It's fine, I'm fine, everything is fine. Thanks, Cheryl followed our YouTube channel. Bill might even put the direct link up there, so.
I'm sorry, for which one?
YouTube, if they want to subscribe.
If they want
anyway.
to subscribe. Well, I would hope they
okay,
would.
So the project we are going to do tonight, we are going to make a banner. And we have come out with a pennant banner kit that can be reused. So what it comes with a dozen of these. These are our re-chalkable surfaces. So these are reusable. If you make a mistake or if you want to change things up, you can wipe off what you put on there and re-chalk it to something different or correct a mistake. Okay, so you get, they look like this. There's a dozen of them. So your phrase does need to be less than 12 characters. Okay. So these are wood, and you could use front and back. You also get a bag full of farmhouse beads and some fancy baker's twine. It's kind of a thick high quality baker's twine to put it all together to make your banner. So that's what we are going to do tonight. And this is what we're going to use to chalk on these puppies. This is our, let me just see if I get it right, serif monogram font. Serif means it has these little loop-de-doo thingies at the end. Bill has a more correct word. I call them little loop-de-doos, little fancy stuff on the ends of the letters. So comes with all of the capital letters. It comes with some small little numbers, like if you wanted to do a year, you know, like established something, 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 you could probably fit 4 of those little numbers and a few little floral embellishments. So this is what we're going to use. Okay, let's see, I don't want to miss any comments. So let me tell you what I am going to, no, that's not, sorry, I was in my messenger. Okay, I'm going to tell you the reason behind what I'm going to put on here. I kind of thought, what could I put on there? I could have put Happy 4th of July, day before yesterday, or I could almost do Happy Birthday. Happy Birthday has like 13 letters. Anyway, if you didn't have these, you could always chalk this on cardstock or our chalk suede paper. Okay, you don't have to use these wooden boards, but these are great because they're reusable. Anyway, I was told something twice today by 2 different people. One of them, I was having a chat with I guess she's like my business coach, and we were talking about businessy things and how to make progress and studying, why are you doing this? And her final advice, or at least the advice that resonated most with me, is she said, just have fun. Just have fun. So I'm here, I'm just having fun. Hopefully you're having fun too. And she wasn't the only one that told me that. Somebody else told me in a separate conversation, said, you need to just have fun. So that's what we're going to chalk on my banner. Just have fun. So I will remember. Are you moaning over there?
I've been saying that since day one.
Just have fun. Well, who listens to their spouse, right? Okay, so I'm going to pull the letters off that I need. These are on our adhesive, self-adhesive, and those are kind of stuck together. On our self-adhesive silkscreen transfers. So these are sticky. So I don't want them to stick too well to my surface. And I kind of cut these apart, but apparently I missed some little threads. So let's see, just J U S and I missed a spot, so I leave the backer sheet whole and just cut the transfers apart so I can place them back down on that transfer, on that backer. Okay. J-U-S-T. Come on. Gotta trim all these up. J-U-S-T, just have. Okay, am I missing any comments? Yay, Alana's here.
Becca's here.
H-A. Hey, Becca. A. V. E. F.
Oh, there's Peggy. I missed Peggy earlier. Welcome, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy. Welcome. F. I got U and N. So tell me, picture this banner somewhere in your house and tell me what yours would say. What do you want your banner to say? Tell me in the comments. You have 12 letters. You have 12 letters to use. Tell me what your banner would say. Mine is going to say, just have fun. So I'm going to fuzz these, so I'm just going to Put a little bit of lint on the back so that I can lift them up easier. And I'm not going to wax these because that is a pretty solid surface. I can paint this if I wanted to. If I wanted to change up the color, I can paint that. But I'm going to leave it white because I'm kind of keeping it reusable. And I'm going to just center this. On here, J. And I might as well do them all. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Patty.
Cheryl says just chill
Just
out.
chill out. Okay, that'd be good too. J.
Patty and
You.
others.
Just passing
Yeah.
through. Just that'd be cute. Just passing through.
Here's Karen Williams.
Hey, Karen.
Karen.
Staples yourself. What?
Whatever works.
Okay. Is that right side up, upside down? I don't think it matters. And it does have
Creative chaos.
there you go.
Be careful for yourself.
Okay. Centered. Just chill. It's one letter too many. Well, you could buy 2 kits. Be faithful to yourself. Well, that's probably too many letters, but you could probably say stay faithful. Or you could do these on paper, not do them on the wooden cutouts. You could do it on paper, and you could use as many of them as you wanted.
You can make them out of foam core.
You could make them out of foam core board. You can make them out of cardboard. I did a whole thing on cardboard the other day. These are, let me tell you how big these are. This is about 4.5 inches tall, 4.5 inches down to the very bottom of this little point, and 3.5 inches across. You could do them with 3x5 cards if you wanted to. Okay, and I'm not going to put a blank one in between. I'm just going to put some extra beads in between. So I have enough boards, tiles, whatever they are, pennants, creative chaos. There you go.
If I remember right, that's how they spelled chaos on Get Smart.
On Get Smart, K-A-O-S. I don't remember that.
Of course, I'm just saying.
I remember chaos, but I don't remember how it was spelled. Just have
It says blessed. And
blessed.
hang it
There you
by
go. Blessed.
And hang it by my grandbaby's pictures.
That would be neat. And
Hi,
you would,
Lisa. Welcome home.
and you'd have 5 extra ones where you could actually, I don't know how many grandbabies you have, but if you had less than 5, you could write their name
Alana, you were
on
never a kid.
one. So if you saw my post earlier, happy National Bikini Day. it was pretty unanimous that that got a big fat no from most people. I admire you if you can wear one, but it's not going to be me. It's not going to be me. I have a contract with America to not dress like that in public.
Cheryl says faithful.
Faithful, there you go. So you could do lots of things. You could do, I don't know, Merry Christmas is probably too long. I probably ought to buy an extra kit of these and then sell the boards separately to y'all. If you just need one or two more.
Or you could have me make them.
Or I could have Bill make some cutouts, but I can't sell those.
I can say as many as you want.
Yeah, but I can't sell those because Chalk sells them.
Oh. Well, I can make you a different style.
Yes, you can. Okay, and I just need to reuse the U.
It might have a pointy bottom.
It might have a point. It could be. You could do like a pentagon upside down with the go. Okay, I was trying to decide on what color to do, and I can't. Well, I put in the cart link. If you're interested in looking at these supplies in a shopping link, when you type in banner, you'll get a message to your messenger, and at the bottom of that message, it'll tell you, congratulations, you're entered in our weekly drawing. Then there will be some buttons you can choose from. If you click on product info, it'll send you another message, and you'll find the button that says tonight's supplies. And if you click on that, I have a cart link with all of these supplies already in it. You can pick and choose. You can just browse, whatever your heart's content, just have fun. And I think I just put in a jar of the black velvet because black and white would look awesome. But I thought, just have fun. Let's do something fun. So my first thought was this Tide. I love this color. And then I thought, oh, but I love this Saucy too. Saucy was a color of the month. It's gone now, but I just love that color. So tell me, shall I do one color or shall I do two colors? Should I put each word in a different color? What do you think? I'm not going to do every other letter. I'll do one color per word, but tell me, should I just do it all in one color or should I do different colors? Cheryl loves Tide. So should I do it all in Tide, Cheryl? Tell me what you think. You got a minute or two. Okay, Cheryl Mesh says two colors. And it used to be kind of a hottie. I wouldn't wear one, felt too exposed. Yeah, Okay, Alicia says different colors. Cheryl's sticking with one color Tide. I could do an ombre on all of them, or I could do an ombre on fun. Ooh. Okay, Alana says Tide. Any more votes? Here's your chance. Back to bikinis. I did wear one. It was hardly a bikini. I can remember wearing an orange polyester bikini to take swimming lessons, and I think I was like 7 or 8 years old. That's the last bikini I remember. Okay, Karen likes Tide. Margaret says ombre would be cool. Roberta says ombre. Shall I do ombre? Okay, I'll do ombre. If you're willing to sit here and watch me, I will do ombre. Okay, so some of you have seen me do this, some of you haven't, so
Which way would you have the most fun with?
I'm having a hard time deciding which colors, so it might be fun. It might be fun to just do them all in ombre. Do them both colors, right?
There you go.
Okay, so it's decided.
Becca said ombre would be pretty.
Okay.
Alicia says ombre. Roberta says ombre. Margaret
Okay.
says ombre.
Okay, we'll do
Jason
ombre.
says ombre.
We'll
Luke
do
doesn't know
ombre,
how to speak.
but I am gonna need a baby wipe if I'm doing ombre. Okay, so I'm gonna do ombre in two colors. It's where you start with two separate colors and they kind of blend together in the middle, so you don't see a sharp line where one color starts and one color ends. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to get squeegees. So this is my Saucy and this is my Tide. Now I should put the darker color on the bottom, but these are both pretty dark. So I'm thinking I'm going to let Bill decide. Do I want Saucy on top and Tide on the bottom?
Yeah, the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna usually you put your lighter color on top and then your darker hue on the bottom, because it's kind of like gravity pulls it down. These are both pretty bright, but I'm gonna go with Tide on the bottom. So I'm gonna take my squeegee.
Have you not fed these dogs tonight?
Have I not fed them?
Yeah, because they are really
They
wanting peanuts.
They have food all the time.
They are after me for peanuts tonight.
Okay, so I've done halfway with the Tide. Now I'm going to come in the top with the Saucy, which is kind of a barbecue sauce color. And I'm putting that on the top. Then I'm going to get my finger just barely damp, and I'm going to kind of blend the two colors together in the middle. So some of the Saucy is going to go into the Tide, some of the Tide's going to go into the Saucy. And then I'm going to clean off that finger and let's see if we like it. If we don't like it, how's that? Kind of almost looks like black in the middle. Do we like that? Is that fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
Just have in Tide. Oh, just have in Tide and fun in Saucy. That's an idea too. That's what's great, is that you can do them however you would like. So if you don't, if the way I do it isn't how you do it, that's okay. When it's your turn, you do you. Okay, I'm gonna spray this. I'm gonna put this on a dish drying mat, and I'm just going to spray that so that when I'm ready to clean it up, it will be easier. And now I'm going to... Is Cheryl complaining?
She says it's too dark.
Okay, she says too dark in the middle. Okay.
Well, why don't you show them how you can... oh, you're already working. Never mind. Margaret says nice. And Karen says purty. So Alana, I responded to your statement. I said, what would have Jack said? Even Robin giggled at that.
Are we back to bikinis?
I was just commenting back. She said she was a hottie. Alana said she was a hottie. And
yeah. I've seen photos. You were. Okay. Well, I'm sorry it's too dark for you, Cheryl. I'm okay with it. It's a little darker, but it's a little darker than I was expecting, but it's okay. I'm good with it. Oops, I probably shouldn't have. I'm going to have to clean that U. because I need it for fun. Okay, same thing here. Half and half.
That's a good choice there, Cheryl. You do you and she'll do her.
And if you make one, I would love to see a picture of it. Now, when I get done with Just Have Fun, when I've had all the fun I need, I can use my paste scraper, and I can scrape the paste off of these, clean it off with my board eraser, and I can redo it, make it say something else. Okay. There we go. Spray that. T. Now I could do this, I could do an ombre with more than 2 colors too. I could do them with 3 or 4, or I could do hot mess too. My fingers.
So you did a Daisy May costume. Who's Lil Abner?
And F.
Daisy May was a hottie,
She was.
and our Daisy is named after her.
No. Ours was named after Daisy Duke.
Either way,
Either way.
both hotties.
They were both kind of hotties. Okay, when you're doing ombres, it's not mattering so much here, but you should always try to blend the lighter color into the darker color, because the darker color will just kind of take over. But these are both pretty strong colors both, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay. F. H. Okay, did anybody else have any other sayings, phrases they would put on their banner? And where do you think you'd put it in your house? I'm going to put this down here in my studio. I'm not going to take this to my my craft booth, because I can redo it. If I get tired of it, I can redo it. So I can keep using this over and over.
This might be sort of a strange idea.
Yeah.
Because you can go back and change it or add to it. Try doing it where you fade the orange into white and the green, the what is that one?
Tide.
Fade the tide into white, so you have white in the middle.
Okay. Well, I will do that on my 12th.
Yeah.
I'll do that on my 12th, just
I'd be
for
interested to see what it looks like.
for see what it looks like. That might help with it being dark in the middle. Although the white, because it's on white, whoops, H. Because it's on white,
it'll disappear, but that's part of the design.
Okay. I'll trust you. We'll give it a try. Hey. Hey.
Until she had a really cool conversation with John one night after youth group. John was younger than you. You were a
Robbing the cradle?
Snatcher. Cradle robber? What do you call it?
Cheetah. No. Not cheetah. Cougar.
So she's a cougar now, right?
Cougar.
No, that wouldn't be right.
We having fun?
If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. Okay. A.
What, you're the same age as John?
Maybe it's because she was Priscilla and Joanne's friend. And
I just always assumed she was the same age as Joanne.
And that's why I
It
say.
was only, if I thought anything, I thought it would have been a year different. That's what I get for thinking. That's why I wanted to make sure I said something about being a cradle robber. Okay, dogs, that's enough. You go up and eat your dog food if you want. Well, that's the same as Joanne.
No, that's 6 months.
It's 52.
E.
Joanne would have been September.
Joanne was September. She'd have been September of 51. We're having family reunion here. Yes, I did, Renee. I made it. I don't know if this transfer is still available. I don't think so. But yep, I made this with our, not with chalk paste, but with chalk ink. I'll have to do some more inking soon. Okay, so if you're just joining us, what I'm doing is I am doing an ombre technique. Blending two colors together so they mix in the middle so there's not a straight line between them. Oops. And that one I smeared a little bit, but this is really easy to clean up. I'll show you how. Okay. 2 more letters. if he was younger by a small bit, we were having some pretty deep conversations. Yes, those deep, deep, deep teenage conversations. I remember those. Okay, I gotta clean that off. Made a little bit of a mess. Okay, so I need to reuse my U. And so I'm gonna show you real quick how I clean them by just doing that one. So this is just a Dollar Tree dish drying mat. You could just use a towel. And this is just plain water. And I'm going to start with a Swedish dishcloth or a paper towel. And yes, the letters are reusable. And the transfers are reusable. Okay, so I'm just taking this to get the bulk of that paste off the top. It's not really doing a great job at cleaning the screen, but it saves me a little bit of work. I'm going to switch over to my board eraser, which is like a magic eraser. There's no chemicals, and whatever it is, that magical thing it's made out of pulls that paste right out of the screen, which is important because that's where all the magic happens. I'm going to turn it over because the paste will seep to the back. And, oops, clean up the back. And when that screen is clean, my transfer is ready to dry and reuse. Now you'll notice there's some staining there. That's because our pastes have a really large amount of pigment, and so it will actually stain the plastic. But as long as I have gotten it out of the screen, that won't matter. So normally I let these air dry, but because I need to use it again for the word fun, I'm going to just take a little paper towel and dry that off. A little air drying. And I'm going to give it a little fuzz again. I don't have my towel, so I'm just going to use my t-shirt, anything that will give you a little bit of lint. And I'm going to put this U back down. And I'm going to pick up that dog hair. Come on. And let's do our last two-color letter. And then we will try a three-color letter just for funsies. Hey, Elaine.
You know what we need to do, hon?
What?
We need to go out and check our garden because today might be the day.
Today might be the day?
Yeah, the first zucchini.
Uh-oh. That's right. We might have our first zucchini out there. If you come to church, keep your windows up. Don't think I heard about that. Do I want to know?
She said she always had respect for John.
Oh.
And I said I didn't always have respect for John, especially after he and Tim shocked me away.
That's true. There we go. There's my U, F-U-N. Okay, so we're going to do one of these with 3 just to see what it will look like. And what shall we do? Shall we do the X?
No, just you don't need to do a third color. Just fade it into white and fade the other one into white.
I think I need something to fade it with. I need to blend it with the white.
Oh, I would do it with
Okay, let's
less ink, less
Okay, let's,
But that's,
well,
you do
okay,
what you gotta do.
we'll
sis.
do it the way I'm thinking.
Yes.
And so I'm going to get my white out.
Okay, Cheryl Brock says woohoo, and I'm not quite sure
Woohoo!
which one she's excited about.
I don't know.
Maybe because you did the last one, or because we're trying something different.
Maybe. We will experiment because we're having fun. Are you having fun? Tell me if you're having fun.
I know you well enough to know when you're being facetious.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
Do I not look like I'm having fun?
Oh, she's
the,
woohooing
the
on the
zucchini. Yeah.
That's what it is.
This is my fun face. I do have an RBF.
So, did you make each pennant?
Yes, well, what do you mean? I chalked each one of these. I didn't cut these out. These I purchased. I sell these in my shop. These are wooden, reusable little pennant cutouts. And then I just chalked each one. Okay, now we're going to try a different type of ombre. We're going to do a three-level ombre. So I'm going to do the tide, and then I'm going to squeeze in some white. Kind of a thin thing of white. And saucy. And we'll see what we can do with this. Okay, a little bit of damp. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I don't have that sharp line there. And so I went down with the saucy into the white, and now I'm going to go up with the tide.
Karen, I don't know where I should take that. Okay, Renee wants to know where you got those the banners from. So
I sell them in my shop. If you want to get the link to them, type in, or you may have already done that. Type in the word banner. Type in the word banner in the comments, and you will get a message to your messenger. And down at the bottom, there will be 3 button choices. Pick the one that says product info. And click on that, and then you will get a new message. And on that one, click on tonight's supplies, I believe it is. And then you will get the link to my shop, and you can see prices and all of the things I've used tonight. Feel free to add or subtract from that cart. And if you have any problems with it, just let me know, and I will. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I take it off. Okay, so that's with. That might help Cheryl of it not being so dark in the middle, because I put white in between to kind of buffer. So I didn't actually blend the reddish into the teal. I blended the red into the white and the teal into the white. So that's another option.
that is an option.
That is an option. Okay.
Personally, I like that, but
Yeah.
I like them both. So there.
Okay.
And they're
So
both fun.
they're both fun. Yes. Just have fun.
Don't.
Okay. I'm really not being facetious.
I have to take this abuse. I can go home and be abused.
Oh.
Hi, Marianne.
Hey, Marianne. Okay, I got my lids on. Now, a couple of these have a little tiny goof. Like this one up here at the top of the E, I kind of it kind of bled through. I'm gonna clean that up, especially with these surfaces. They're meant to be reusable, so I'm gonna take my detail tool, which has this little sharp, pointy thingy, and I'm just gonna kind of scrape away at that.
What do you want, DP? You've already had enough peanuts.
And there, it's gone. Ta-da! Okay, now this one I smeared a little bit. I went above the transfer. So I'm just gonna take my board eraser and just erase that off, and you'll never know. And I smeared a little bit there. Okay, so let's make sure these are good and dry. And then we will string them together. So in addition to you get 12 different tiles, so your saying has to be 12 letters or less, 12 characters or less. Or you have to buy a second set, because they're not selling these just individually at this point. You also get, I think there's like 39 or 40 of the farmhouse beads, and then you get a wad of string to put them together. Okay. Now, if you did want to, if you come to the point where you want to change it up, you would just take your thing and spray it with water. Let the water kind of soak in for a minute or two. You could just use a board eraser, but I like to use my paste scraper and scrape that wet paste off. Then go over it with my board eraser, and it will wipe clean, and you can re-chalk it. Okay. Let's see, let's open up this string and try to not have it knotted. And I'm going to make like a little needle on these. I'm going to take some clear Scotch tape, and I'm going to make like one of those little things on your shoelaces. I believe the technical term is an aglet. And I'm just gonna roll that in there, and that tape, and then I don't have to worry about the fraying ends of the piece, and I kind of have like a little needle to use to thread through the beads. I'm going to do it on both sides because we're going to work from the middle out. Okay. So I think I have enough to put 3 beads in between each one. Okay, so I'm going to go to the middle, and I'm going to say...
Cheryl says it's called a thingamajiggy.
A thingamajiggy? Okay.
That's the technical term.
Okay, so I'm going to go...
I like a whatchamacallit.
Okay, I'm going to go in and out, and bead, bead. You know what? I'm gonna save some of these. I'm just gonna do 2 beads in between each one. But in between the words, I'm going to put more than that. Oops. Did anybody tell me where they were going to put theirs if they made one? Where would you hang it? Do you have a mantle you could hang it across? Do you have a book? Do you have a shelf that you can hang it across?
You know where it would hang in our house is on that doorway between the
That's true.
kitchen and the living area.
That's true, but it's actually going to go right
there.
up here.
That's a good place for it.
Can you see that? I'm waiting till I'm...
I was going to move our Raincross Farms over to the middle.
Okay. We have a, what is it, a duct, a metal cover for our duct. Air conditioning duct. We are down in our basement. And so I think I'm going to put this on there. Okay. And let's start going this direction. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do 4 beads in between the words to kind of spread them out. I could use a blank. If I had enough, I could use a blank little banner. You're technical like me, Cheryl.
Lana says over her sewing corner, creative chaos.
Oh, that would be fun. Did you get this yet, Alana? Did you purchase it? I will say I showed people the letterboard, and unfortunately the letterboard is still available, but for right now the fonts are not available. They sold out because they're very popular, but they are bringing them back. So if you were interested in the letter tile board, you just need to wait until early August when they come back. Either in the archway between the room and my sewing machine. That would be cute. That would be very cute. Okay. Come on, get in there. And I'll see how many beads I have left over at the end. I could paint these beads if I wanted to. Okay, so here's what I've got so far.
She says no, it hasn't got that kit. There's a bunch of little tabs that I got a long time ago, but I don't have the fonts.
So here I've got have fun. Okay, so
did you spell it right?
I think so, and if I didn't, I can fix it. Okay, I'm going to put 4 in between this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I don't know that we have anybody new on, but don't forget the comment, the word banner tonight to get put in our drawing. People have been coming and going, so.
Okay, come on. I'm bending my needle. Okay, got my tea. I did say you could paint the beads if you wanted to. So I could have painted them the tide and the saucy, but painting the beads is not re-chalkable. So once you paint them, they're going to be that color. I can get more beads. I've got more beads. So this would be great for a birthday sign, although you don't have enough letters to say happy birthday, but you could say Bill is 39, or could do it for an anniversary. You could say 50 years. You could say congratulations. If you're a boss, you could say you're fired. No, you wouldn't do that. Thanks, Margaret. So it's pretty simple. Okay, so I've got a few extra. So I'm going to
Welcome baby for a shower.
there you go. Welcome baby, or baby's name.
I don't know some of the ways people spell names anymore.
But that's great because you pick your letters to spell. I'm gonna put 4 on here. And then we're gonna do some little fun things in between the words. I'm going to try something. We're gonna do fun things.
Is that because we're having fun today?
We're having fun. You could say I love you.
Would that fit?
What's for dinner? Will that fit?
Pizza. Could you put pizza?
You could put pizza. Taco Tuesday. Okay. So I'm going to give this a little loop-de-doop.
Red and green on white and say tacos.
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 There you go.
You had me at tacos.
Okay, so I've got some little loops on the end. We're not done, but here we go. We've got just have fun. And we're going to put some little ribbon decorations in between.
Oh, boy.
But we're not going to use ribbon. We're going to make our own ribbon. I saw somebody doing this, and I know I've done it before. We're going to use fabric, and we are basically going to rip it good. And this is just a scrap. And I'm going to, if you have 100% cotton, you can rip your fabric in a straight line. So this was just the selvage, so I'm not going to use that. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to cut these about 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, however wide you want it. And it kind of gives it a frayed edge, but it doesn't really completely come apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 of those, and I've got some, what is this? Leopard? I don't know. Is this leopard print?
That'd be more like a cheetah.
Cheetah? Okay, so this is a little bit longer, but that's okay. Okay, so again, I'm going to just snip it in to get it started. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Throw that selvage away. 1, 2. How many of you have done this before? 3, 4. You haven't seen this before, Alana? Has to be 100% cotton. And it helps if you rip it along the selvage. Okay, I've got these little things I can just kind of pull off. And let's see. I've also got some red. That might be good. This is kind of an orangey.
Yeah, you need
orangey
that
red.
Orange color.
Okay. I'm going to start it here.
I never did it purposely,
Okay.
but I've
Scrap.
done that to my clothes quite often.
Okay.
You should know that by now.
1,
Cheryl
2,
says she's done it many
3,
times.
4, 5. So this makes cute ribbon. 1, 2, 3,
Yes, absolutely needs the
4,
orange.
5. Now, I don't have any teal fabric, but I think we're good. I've got the red to pull out the red, and I've got cheetah for fun, and I've just got some off-white with a little sparkle in it. Okay, I'm going to grab one of each of these.
Do they have to be the same length?
They don't have to. I mean, these aren't, but you can trim them up to the same length or not. Okay, so I'm going to put this in between just and have, and I'm just going to tie a knot.
Pull it back toward you, baby.
So I'll kind of fluff it up when I get done with it. I can trim it up if I want. Again, I just tied it in a knot,
Oh,
and I'm
fluffy.
going to grab one of each again. And just have, oh, actually, I think I only needed 4 of them. That's okay. That's okay. Pull my strings out.
Hi, Carolyn.
And
She's coming in from Waterloo, Iowa.
woohoo! Welcome from Iowa.
Is it hot and muggy there today? I had one of my friends say something about that.
We are making a re-chalkable banner using materials that I sell in my shop. But if you wanted to, you don't have to buy the little wooden tiles. You could make them you could cut your own wood. You could use scrapbook paper. You could use, we also sell chalk suede paper, which is paper
there's
that's,
Sue. Hi, Nancy Sue.
hey Nancy. Okay. Let me put this here. And we are just about done. You can put anything you want in between here. You could use pom-poms. You could use, what are those things? Tassels. Okay, so here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here's
Here we
the
go.
fun. Oh, get some of these threads out of here. Here we go. So we have just have fun. Woohoo! So remember, just have fun. Awesome sauce. So again, if you are interested in these supplies, I have a little cart link available. Make sure you have typed banner, because we made a banner tonight. Make sure you've typed banner in the comments. That will get you entered into our Friday night, our Sunday night weekly drawing. And you'll get a message to your messenger letting you know that, and then you'll have some buttons you can choose from if you're interested. You can click on product info. It'll send you another message, and you'll find the button that says tonight's supplies or supply list or something like that, and that will get you the link to what we use tonight. There's also a button for you can take a look at our preview of the new items that are going to launch on July 11th. So that's preview autumn. And then we also have some transfers that are They have pulled them out of the vault. They're previously retired, which means they don't have very many of them left, so they don't keep them carried. So you can take a look at some of our older transfers that they have available. Club members get 30% off of those. So take a look and see what's there. And also we are having through July 10th, free shipping when you order, when you purchase $50 or more, you get free shipping. So that is a great deal. So check that out if you will. If you're not already following our page, please do. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube, please do that too. You don't have to watch us on YouTube, but it really helps us out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers to start with. And I think that is it. So remember, just have fun and do something creative every day. Thanks for joining us. We'll be on tomorrow at 6:15 Pacific time for our segment with Craft Round the Clock. So hopefully we'll see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.